send it to Sue. So I've given you a sheet with a step-by-step, so there's two here. But if we start off with the one in the top left-hand corner, so on your sheet of grid paper or graph paper, do dots. So I would leave a square in between, or it's going to be very tiny. So we want 4 dots. 4 dots across and 4 dots down. So, and then fill those in.
What, are we doing these on the purple, 2 purple squares, or like there and there?
Yeah, so I've left a square in between.
Oh.
You have to join the dots up.
So just draw the dots, first of all, so little dots. Yeah, do them in pencil, these. And then that cross that's within each of the squares, just put a bigger circle. So we have a 4 by 4, and then we'll have an inner one of 3 by 3. So 4 dots, leave a square, leave a line in between, otherwise it's quite small to draw. Yeah? It sort of shows you step by step on the sheet as well. So we've done our dots, then from the big dots in the centre that we've just drawn, so the top right one, draw like a curved line that goes around that dot and to that dot just diagonally below it. And do that on the 4. So we've got those 4 lines put on. Almost going clockwise. 4 diagonals. Yeah? Everybody have that stage?
4 dots at the top.
So we've got 4 dots at the top,
Yeah.
4 dots down the side, so and then fill in the dots. So we've got a square
Yeah.
of dots, and then a bigger dot in the middle of each of those squares. Yeah?
Right, okay.
And then from the big dot in the corners, just draw a curved line around that and to your dot that's diagonally below it.
Okay.
So that's the red lines on your handout. And they all sort of almost think of it as a clock face, so if the hand's moving around. So the sheet is horizontal if you're reading it, rather than it's a landscape sheet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pictures. Then when you've done that, so from your big dot, take a line diagonally up to your little dot, and then a slightly curved line to your corner dot, and a slightly curved line to the dot below it. So diagonally, we're going to do the same in each corner, diagonally to there, then a little bit curved, and a little bit curved. So slightly curved, straight, and then slightly curved as we
Oh, so like the corner ones are all sort of going to be
slightly curved, yeah.
Yeah.
So straight, then slightly curved, slightly curved. So we've done the 4 corners then of our knot, so we've just drawn these. So that would be the green line on your sheet. curved line that passes through that little dot and meets the other dot. So from this again, I mean it's the same, we're just doing it on the same on all four sides. So from that dot to your little dot to join up with the corners. And we've then got that is our blue lines on here. Keeping those lines curved, slightly curved, and then really in the middle we just need to join up these remaining dots. Oops. And that's yellow. There. So at the moment it just sort of looks like a pattern, but if we shade it to show that everything's going in and around, and if you're not sure, it sometimes helps to just put an arrow so you get the direction. So that's going along there, under that, then over, then under, comes round, goes through there, through there, through there. So we've sort of got a circular bit there. That's going under and over. And this one is going
I find it all a little bit confusing, child. A bit sort of the paperwork is a little bit too close together. I can't.
right. Okay, where have you got to?
I've made that and I made that and just
Yeah, too many dots. That's too wide. That's why. So what we're going to do is do four dots. We want it four. We want it a square, so we do 4 by 4. And then a bigger dot. That's why they're not quite working. You can follow it from that in there. So you can shade it with pencil, you can shade it with a coloured pencil. So the ones that are going underneath, we want to shade, and sometimes going in with pen helps to show it off. So just sort of work round each part of your knot really, and you should hopefully see that once it's shaded it begins to look more 3D. Just follow each round. its point. And again, we can use the squares as a guide. I do 3 diagonal squares. We draw a square and then draw an inner square within that. Try and keep the thickness even. And then draw a cross in the middle of the same sort of thickness going through that centre square. So we've drawn our cross or a square, inner square, and then put a cross in the middle of that. Then we draw a semicircle in each corner, joining up the edges. That's our second knot, and then rub out where we've got lines going under and lines going over, and then again we can shade it.
Bless me.
How are you finding these? Harder? There's a structure to how they're drawn. So once you've done them a couple of times, hopefully